Hey, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I, Rohit Singh, is back again with a very important topic. Now, basically today I am creating this video in English for people who are outside India and especially people who wants to understand this particular system, biofloc, fish farming in English. Now, before I go ahead and explain this, today I'll be explaining the important points which you should keep in your mind before starting biofloc, because there are people who gets very excited and start doing each and everything, and definitely during the culture they face problems and they fail. So there are several points which you need to keep in mind. Now, before I go ahead and explain you all these points, I'd like to request a very simple thing, that is, I work really hard for you guys, and I give a lot of information on my video. So a simple request from my side is just to subscribe my channel if you haven't, and if you have subscribed, thank you so much for supporting. And if you like the video, please do give a like on my video, and comment if you want any other information in this particular business, if you want any other information, right? So let's start without wasting any time. So basically today I'll explain you the important points. What are the important points? Very important points which you should keep in your mind before starting this business. Okay. Before that, I want to explain what is biofloc, right? Biofloc, actually it's a process for, especially I am telling it for the beginners. Biofloc is a process of fish farming where you do fish farming in a very short space in low water density, but the density of fish is very high in this fish farming, right? Compared to pond culture, the low water level is very low, but the fish density is quite high, and that's the reason why we are doing fish farming in this biofloc. And actually biofloc is a successful process. Okay, so basically biofloc is a process where you do fish farming in a very short space in high density in a tank, right? Doesn't matter whether it's 10,000 liter tank or 20,000 liter tank or 30,000 or maybe more than 1 lakh liter, right? Cemented tank. Now, as I've already written here on the board, as you can see, it's short space, less water, high density fish farming, and water is treated in biofloc first. So what is the meaning of this one? Water is treated in biofloc first. It means that before fish farming, water is the main thing which we have to maintain in this biofloc tank, because this water is only going to help the fish survive in the tank, right? If the parameter is not correct, not in the proper way, then everything is going to fail, right? So first of all, you need to maintain the water parameters, then you go for fish, right? Isn't it? So it's a very simple thing, that first you need to maintain the water parameter, right? And for that I'll be making videos in my next upcoming video. I'll give information how to maintain the water parameters. So in this video especially, as I have said, that what you have to do usually, right? Now, usually what makes biofloc successful? There's a point. Now, usually if you take a bucket and take 20 liter water in, put 20 liter water in that bucket and just keep it for 30 days, what you'll see after 30 days, the water got spoiled. You'll see bacteria coming up in the water. So you won't be able to drink that water, or you won't be able to give that particular water in plant or use for animals as well, because there are so many bad bacteria who grew up in the water, right? So ultimately, what makes biofloc successful? It's also a kind of bucket only where we are storing water, but the probiotic which we are using, the good bacteria which we are using actually fights with the bad bacteria, and this makes biofloc successful. First thing. Second thing is the oxygen. As you can see, these are the points of air stone which are given in a biofloc tank, and all these point comes through silicon pipe, okay, and there's a air pump, okay, which gives oxygen in the tank, right? So oxygen as well as the good bacteria which we give inside this tank helps the water parameters maintain, and this gives a good atmosphere and temperature for the fish to survive in this particular water. So that's the reason why biofloc is successful. But yes, the main backbone of biofloc is ammonia, right? All the parameters are really important, but the main parameter is biofloc. For biofloc is ammonia, right? You need to control ammonia. So for ammonia, I'll be making a separate video. So as I've explained you this part, now let me explain this part. The first point is gather basic knowledge. So what are the basic knowledge? Basic knowledge comes like what is biofloc, as I've already told, how to start biofloc, when to start biofloc, how many tank we should set up in the very first for the beginners, right? So what I suggest is, first of all, you should only set 2 tanks, or maybe not less like 4 tanks, but not more than that, okay? And then you should know the water level, what is the pH of your water in your area, what is the pH level of your water in your area, what is the salinity level of your water in your area. You need to check the reports of these waters. Now suppose you are about to start, you set up your plant, and ultimately you came to know that your pH is not appropriate. There's a process where you can increase and decrease pH, but it's very important to first check the pH, right? It becomes very important. You need to check the pH. It will give you a clear idea, okay? And what are the other basic things? Like suppose you must get the knowledge which fish you should do first in the very first culture. If you are starter, if you are a beginner, then which fish you should select, okay, in your first culture. Fish selection is very important, right? Then it comes, and there's a book which I have written in Hindi, and maybe you'll get a book in English as well very soon. So there I have mentioned each and everything. You'll get all the basic details in that book, okay? Now arrange all materials before starting. What materials do you require? Like materials like CaCO3, molasses, raw salt. Like I have seen many people who are connected with me and who are getting connected, or else I see other people as well, like they started their biofloc fish farming, and they don't have materials available, a few important material like raw salt, molasses, and they are using any other substitute of it, okay? So actually this becomes a very negative point for their culture, and this hampers the culture, because they are not using the exact product, they are using the substitute of that product, isn't it? So you need to first arrange all the materials, right? Then only you can go ahead and you can get a good successful culture in this business, right? Now check the pH level of your water. As I've told this thing earlier also, you need to check the pH level of your water. So apart from pH, you need to check the TDS as well, right? It's very important. Now which fish should be cultured first? You must select the fish which is very easy to handle in very first beginning of your culture. Like if you are just starting your culture in this biofloc fish farming, so you must select a fish which is quite easy to handle, not very messy, and is quite survival kind of. So it will help you throughout the culture to understand the water parameters. So at first, in the very first beginning throughout the culture, if you know what are the parameters and you came to know about the water parameters throughout the culture, then you can go for fish which you want to do commercially to earn money, right? First, don't think commercially, try to learn and understand, right? Stock the feed in advance. Now basically maximum time it happens that you started your fish farming, you started everything, now you are going to find fish feed I'm talking about, then ultimately you are getting that the fish feed is not available in the market. Okay, and usually I recommend AB's company fish feed. So it's very rare that it comes and it sells out fast, very fast, right? So you need to stock that particular feed in very first beginning and just get connected with your trainer just to know that which fish feed size to store. Like it's the size comes of different size, the feed comes of different size, and it's 1 mm, 2 mm, 0.8, 2.5, 3 mm, every size it comes, right? So you need to select the feed according to the size as well. Okay, so this thing becomes very important, and you need to stock this one at least, because this is the feed which you need to feed the fish. And if you don't have the company good company feed, then definitely you'll have to face problems like water problems, water parameters will spoil, you'll face problems with feeding, fishes will die, and more other problems you'll face. So why I am suggesting you to use AB's company fish feed? Because it's good quality, it doesn't spoil the water in the tank, and it maintains the water parameters, right? So basically, in short, I believe I have explained you the main topics. Okay, there are other topics, there are other points, but these are the main points which you should keep in your mind before you go ahead and start biofloc. Usually in biofloc we culture the water which we are storing in the tank. There are so many bacteria inside the tank, right? So ultimately we need to maintain these bacteria inside the tank, good as well as bad. Okay, and each one is responsible for a good culture. Okay, you have to maintain the water parameters, then only these bacteria will survive, and these bacteria helps your water conditions, it supports your water condition, water parameters, and these water parameters help your fish to survive, right? So I believe the basic thing was clear to you. If you have any doubt regarding this particular video, you may call on my number. That's my number given on the screen. I do give consultancy, and very soon I am going to give online training through Google Meet. I'll give you a date, and definitely it's going to be a paid training, and it's not going to be a one-day training. It's going to be a more than 5 days training on phone only through Google Meet. So I'll let you know the dates, and if you have any query, do call me. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.